Hi everyone, and today I'm going to take you through something I've been working on for some time. It is a VSL maker, and the reason why I built this is because I'm finding other people want to create a VSL, or they can do it, but they don't know what goes into it. And this sort of structures that out for you. So I call build a VSL that crashes in one quiet afternoon. And the whole aim of it is to help business owners understand what goes into a VSL, to create the tool to be able to create the script for that, and then have the HeyGen and 11 Labs voice and video part of it go together in within it, and then come up with the proper landing page. So the whole process from start to finish to create a proper VSL. And the reason why I did it this way is because sometimes people don't know, like they go into HeyGen maybe, and then they try and put a prompt in there, and it's not long enough, or sometimes there's not the right structure to be able to take people through the journey process and then convert that into a sale. And this VSL is structured in a way that once perhaps you have a community already and you want to upsell them something, or maybe there's a high ticket offer that you'd like to do direct to consumer, and you know that there's a hot product, maybe there's something there that's hot on the market and you know it's going to convert, or there's something that's you want to book in some coaching calls or something like that. This is the very, very good way of doing it, because it helps you structure your VSL in such a way that it takes you through the customer journey. So you've got the awareness in, you've got the consideration, now we're moving into interest and conversion. So I put here build a VSL that crashes in one quiet afternoon, and Everjoy turns 11 precise inputs and your cloned voice into HeyGen ready video sales data woven by a script engine trained on a 9-figure offer. So basically these are for high ticket offers, and you want to look at your script and edit it as well. So it takes you through the whole process, and then at the end you have a landing page and you have the video generated. Now you don't really necessarily need to have an avatar or a clone of yourself. Some people don't feel comfortable with that. Some people want their own video, and then you can have the script in front of you and read the script and then upload the video, and then you put it into the VSL. That's one way of doing it. The second way of doing it is maybe you want an avatar. Like I have my own Everjoy avatar, and she can do wondrous things that I can't do. And then maybe I want her to be the front face of that VSL, because maybe she's on a journey and you've taken that customer on a journey through a video in Reels or something like that, and then you want that lead magnet to go back through to this VSL, and then it converts, and maybe that's the engine driving that Reels. So maybe that's one way of doing it. But then there's another way of doing it, which is cloning, and a lot of people are like sitting on the fence with cloning yourself, and that's because it's this sort of that uncanny valley. It makes people feel weird seeing themselves clone, and then it's slightly the lips don't match the voice, and or sometimes it looks a little bit fake. The shoulders are stiff and the mouth's just moving really loudly like this, and it looks funny. So you wanna decide, okay, what works for you. You want, like, I prefer the natural, this is me look, and then the avatar. Then we know it's an avatar, we know it's a character. That's fine. You can get away with a lot of more things than if it's supposed to be you, and then the people can tell it's not you. So it's kind of like you got to decide what's right. And also technology is moving. Like maybe there will be a time where it's so realistic and you can't really tell, but right now I still feel it's a little bit you can tell it's not you. So it's up to you to decide what you feel rights for you. But this is just a tool to enable that, to enable you to make the decision for yourself, to be able to decide what works for you. So to begin with, you can begin by architecturizing it, so you can build it from scratch basically, or you can load a sample. So we have like a sample on there that you can tweak, or you can forge something brand new from AI. And so basically this is the step-by-step. So it's the hook, the big result, the villain, which is not really a villain, it's just the pain point, the mechanism, the social proof, the big picture roadmap, so taking you stage by stage, the USP, which is a unique selling proposition, unique to your product, And then the objection killer, obviously there's going to be lots of objections, so you can research the market and just see what people are objecting, or do some cold calls. You'll know the objections straight away, and then you can put in the objections in there. And then the proof of concept. So basically your proof of concept could be anything. It could be a specific automation, and what proof do you have that this actually works. The testimonial, so all the proof of concept, all the testimonial, all the work that you've done previously, and what are people saying about it, which is really important. It could be Google reviews, it could be comments on your Facebook page, it could be reaching out for somebody to give you a video testimonial, whatever it might be. And then there's the command as well, which is basically the call to action is the command. And that's the most important thing, because you want your VSL to convert really well, and that's the whole point of this. And the only way you can do that is by tweaking and seeing, testing, A/B testing, and seeing which VSL does well. And it takes time, it takes reps. Like you only build muscle by doing more, and the same way you only get good at something by testing, iterating, and seeing. And it's unique for everyone. Like sometimes we just want the playbook or the roadmap or the something generic, and that might work for a certain amount of people, but then some other people it might not work for. And so you got to find what's right for you by testing and seeing, and then you can make it work for yourself and see where you need to leverage and up level on that certain thing. So take you through it now. Basically I can put together a load a sample. So that's loading the sample. So that's just a version of what you can do. And you can see on the side here how it's laid out. But basically when you do it step by step, each bit of it at a time, it'll then populate on the end here, and then you can see it all in one go. But the whole aim is to then, once you've gone through each section, you can then forge the gen script. So that's just kind of putting the architecture there, so the scaffolding. This is the scaffolding of it. So then once you've got that all mapped out, I mean, I could take you through it each step at a time, but then it's going to take a long time. This video is going to take a long time to do. So you got a general idea basically of what it is. And then here we have the script, but then you can also kind of revise it. So let's say, oh, okay, I like this, but I want to change a few things on here. You can download the script and get somebody to read through it and memorize it. Maybe you want somebody to be on camera for that, and at least you have the script on there. You can copy paste it onto somewhere, maybe if you want to save it somewhere, or you can put it down as a PDF package. And so once you have it all ready, you can then render it. So then you can put in your avatar image, and you can put in the avatar ID or your 11 Labs ID. So you have to have 11 Labs or HeyGen account. I'd love to be that generous and give you that all inclusive, but you've got to also have those accounts to be able to work this through. And then once you've pasted that in, and you can then create the avatar, it then populates that and publishes it in here, and then you can then see what it does as it's published as a funnel. So then once it's a funnel, you can then make that live. So it has like a proper fill-in form here, and then obviously your VSL goes in there. So I'll take you through how to actually generate.
If you've ever stared at a blinking cursor knowing your offer deserves a VSL that actually crushes, stop right now. You're here because you have something incredible to sell, but the words aren't coming. Or worse, they're coming out flat. Forget everything you've been told about content creation. This isn't about being a creator. This is about being a closer. The next 7 minutes will rewire how you sell on camera forever. I'm going to show you how to take that quiet frustration and turn it into a high-octane conversion engine.
So there you can see, that's basically the avatar. I obviously didn't record myself. I just took a picture and put the clone voice of my own on there. But obviously I prefer the actual me on there. But whatever you'd like to do, I mean, if you feel comfortable with doing this, that's fine. if you feel that maybe you want to have your voice and you're good at presenting, that's great too. Or like me, you could have an avatar and she can be the face for these sort of VSLs. So I hope that has helped in quite a profound way, because I didn't want to make it just sort of a quick kind of showcase and not really dive deep into what it takes to actually build a out of funnel that really converts, a high converting funnel with the VSL. And that really will make your case quite solid. And that's my heart behind that, is just to help you as best I can in those conversions. So I hope that has been insightful, and then you can take some of the learnings from this. Or if you'd like to work with me, I'm happy to work with you. Just contact me. My details are on the bottom. Or if you'd like me to build out something like this for you, I'll be happy to. Or if you want to use this exact one, I'll be more than thrilled. I don't have pricing at the moment for it, but I'm willing to see if you'd like to test it out and see how it works for your business. It'll be great. But for now, that's all I have for you today, and thank you for visiting my channel. And if you do me a favor, go and share this video with people that might be interested in it. Just because I'm trying to build up a clientele, I don't want to put an ad on this and let it go viral, super viral. I'm just trying to keep it very niche specific and wanting people that are genuinely interested in this type of product. But I'll be happy to help you with any other things that you would like to know about. So that's it from me for now, and see you next time.